Hello, my fellow YouTubers friends. How are you? I hope you miss me. Yeah, I miss you too. I miss you that I haven't vlogged and like this that I'm in front of the camera. Last time I was out, so the two vlogs that I made was I was out. So okay. Hopefully you miss me too, and please continue subscribing me as I do to you, and please watch my video because I have some announcement next time or maybe today. Okay. Yeah, my video now, my vlog now is about the election in our country in the Philippines. Uh, Oh my gosh. I thought this time, this election that had passed was a good one. But still I saw in Facebook that there are a lot of discrepancies, that there's still a lot of votes buying, and the Filipinos are willing to sell their votes. Hopefully in the next generation that our country, that the new generation, the young ones now, that they would not sell their votes, because for the sake of our country, because it is for the future, for our new generation, for our young generations. And I'm so sad about that practice in the Philippines, that mostly of the Filipinos sell their votes. Good this time, because not all, I think not all that they sell their votes, but still lots of Filipinos sell their votes because they are blinded of those monies they received in the election time. Because some, as what I saw in Facebook, some they bought a 1,000 per person for their votes, and some I knew that someone they bought 7,000. They bought their votes. They bought their votes for 7,000. Oh my gosh, that is why. But that's no, that's rare too. That's not really all, because if it's all Filipinos, they would pay or they would buy 7,000. Oh, I know the candidates, or yeah, that candidates could not afford for how many millions they would pay for all the Filipinos that they would buy for 7,000. No, I don't think so. But my dear fellow YouTubers, I know you're Filipinos because yeah. Oh my gosh. It's for the sake of our country. Hopefully in the next election, because there will be another election in 2020, yeah, 20, that would be in 2022, for the presidential. You would not sell your votes, because that's for the sake of our country and for our younger generations, for the children of our children of our children, for the sake of our country, that our country would be improved, that the people would not sell their votes. And yeah, because in election time, even the close relatives, even your brothers and sisters, your aunts, your uncles, in the time of election, it seems they are not relatives. It seems they are not families. If they have different principles, and there is no relatives, there is no brothers and sisters in the election. Because of that, hopefully the minds of the people, especially the young generation, will be changed. Because yeah, maybe in our the old ones are still in the kind of thought to our parents before, and the parents before was not fully educated, unlike the new generations now are fully educated because our parents try their best that their children, they have to let their children educate them to send schools to have knowledge. So hopefully that our parents would not be failed in their hopes for their children. And the one our government, especially President Duterte, is trying his best that the kind of government we have now, we had in the past, would be changed because we suffered a lot. Even I'm here in US, but no, it's been long time too. I was there in the Philippines, so I know how the Filipinos suffered a lot, especially in the last few decades. It was decades because it was 30 years the Philippines suffered the for their they were blinded, they sell their votes and they don't know how they suffered, because especially if there is calamities happen, there is typhoons, fires, whatever calamities happen, and landslide. You saw already, like the one we had, the typhoon Yolanda, how the people suffered a lot, like the one, the Romualdez, Mayor Romualdez went to the government, and that was on that time the president was the number one enemy of the Marcoses. So Romualdez is yeah is a relative of the Marcos, because the Marcos married Romualdez, because Imelda Marcos was a Romualdez, and they were big enemy in the field of politics. So how Filipinos, how what happened on that time, that the the government before, they don't mind what happened in summer in Leyte. So hopefully the Filipinos would realize that, especially the young generation, because the young generations now are more than the old ones, because the old ones were already died, well already. So the young generations are more than this time. So hopefully our young generation would be realize that, because they're the one who would suffer if they would sell their votes. And good for this time, because we have a new president that is who is trying his best. He dedicated his life for his country. But what about the tomorrow, if you still sell their votes, and President Duterte would not be the president anymore, and the one who would win would be the opposition, like the Aquinos, or their people, yeah. So hopefully our young generations would not sell their votes, because for their own sake, not only for their own sake, for their children's sake in the future. So help our government, that, or that we would not sell their votes, because mostly now, for the who are in the line of the president, they're trying their best that people, the Philippines, especially the young generation, that they would awaken, that they would not sell their votes for our sake. Look at now, the Philippines now, because President Duterte was the one who won. Try to see how the Philippines now are enjoying. We have now a good government, and the one happened in the last generation, in the um last 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 the one we had, last generation, or last, I forget the term, the last, what is this, what do you call that, the last term of the Aquinos, and like Noynoy Aquino, how the Filipinos suffered. So hopefully the Filipinos would realize that, so that all Filipinos would cooperate with the government for the sake of the young generations. So please help our government, help in the, because we have another election. So help our government that the oppositionists would not win. So for the sake of our country, um, and we would not we would not make our relatives, our brothers and sisters, or our aunts, our uncles be enemy. Even in our family, that's happening. That the niece of my mother don't even respect to my mom anymore because of that. Because they are in the oppositionists, they are in different um in different um parties, so like that. So hopefully our young generations, young people would change their minds when it comes to politics, when it comes to election time, that they would not sell their votes, because some of those candidates, they would really have, some of those they would have to kill because of that. So please don't sell their votes next time, because we have another election next time in the 2022. So be awakened, fellow Filipinos, my kababayan, especially for my young kababayans, because you are the hope for our motherland, our country. Okay, that's all. Hopefully, you have a interest in my topic in this vlog, and next time, yeah, maybe next time I would have vlogs for my work. I would show you my work. I have worked in my cartons and my closets before. So if I have time, I will do that on, maybe in my cooking too. I will just see if what would be my vlogs. Okay, that's all for now. Hopefully we will become friends and be friendly to others, and we cooperate with each other to make our channel have more subscribers. Please subscribe, friends. Subscribes and watch our our videos, and that's all for now. Okay, bye bye, and thank you for listening me, for those who watch me. Okay, bye bye, friends, and be friendly to each other, because we are all Filipinos, so we are all the same. Okay, bye bye.